From Forest Hills, Queens, New York together, and he's my childhood friend. We've known each other since I know Sal since I'm 15 years old. It's a very true story. So, and we're still friends, exactly. I know, thank you. 15 years later, I'm still right, no.
Like your math.
So, we come from the same church and same schools and everything else, and back in New York, and with dubious pleasure, it gives me the honor and privilege to introduce my dear friend and the next elected official of Wilton Manors, the City Commissioner, Sal Torre.
It's always hard to follow Michael, bulldog in the room. I want to thank you all for coming today. Just looking around the room, there's a lot of good friends here and people that I serve on committees with in the city. Shirley Nolan, Taste of the Island Committee Chair. Paul Rowley, the Chair of the Budget Review Committee. Steve Zolo was the past Chair of the Budget Review Committee, now on the Economic Development Task Force. Joe Manada is on the Economic Development Task Force also. We have Sergeant Chadwick from the Wilton Manors Police Department here. Sandy Steen, past Mayor of Wilton Manors. Diane Klein, past President of the City Council. Thank you all for coming. Bill Richardson's here too, involved with. Was involved with Community Affairs Advisory Board. Mary Jane is our Homeowners Association President, and great inspiration for me for being involved with this community. And I thank you for coming today. The City of Wilton Manors is a very special place, as all of you know. And part of it is because of everyone in this room with their community spirit. And I wish to push that forward in the future in making Wilton Manors a much better place to live. We have a lot of challenges ahead. I mean, just being in the Budget Review Committee, we're very lucky this year that we're not as sad as shape as some of our neighbors. In this past week, we've heard about Oakland Park dipping into their reserve fund. The City of Fort Lauderdale is sort of gambling on their future with their bonds that they're proposing to cover their pension costs. But the City of Wilton Manors has challenges ahead, and we have a lot of them. We're going to see some revenue challenges with the community services tax that might be done away with, pension costs, the 911 dispatch. So we're looking at challenges ahead, and we have to look at new revenue sources to bring into the city. So how do you do that? We have to look at smart development. We have to look at where we want that development. Andrews Avenue is a huge commercial corridor that's been neglected for years. The city needs to really put some attention on that. Power Line Road, not so much of a commercial corridor, but yet there's mixed-use housing there. We have a boarded up residential complex there that's been boarded up for years. It's now owned by the Broward County. The city needs to really do something about that property and really need to force the county to come up with a plan on how they're dealing with that property. So these are challenges ahead, and we need to face these challenges. And I hope to do that as your city commissioner.
Absolutely.
And I thank you all for coming, and enjoy. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.